know it has been quite a while, and in that quite a while, a lot has occurred. I was up to the week 2 of phase 2 of Total Beast, did a power day, and then everything kind of went downhill from there. So as you recall, I have my elbow and my shoulder were bugging me a little bit from that 22-day pull-up challenge. So I was trying to work around that and let it rest. At one point, I slammed my finger in my truck door pretty well. So this was a little while back. I had no grip. There's no way I could do anything that required grip with my right hand. So that put me down for the count. Chose to just take those like 3 couple of days or so and just take it as rest. I might have walked, I don't even remember, but it was mostly let's just rest. Then we headed on to our annual family lake vacation. We were down in a very hilly part of the country, so I went for a long hill run that day. Was feeling phenomenal. Next day, got on the boat, had a little incident on the boat, being pulled behind it. Felt fine. That night I couldn't sleep. I couldn't move my arm. I lost complete mobility in my right arm. Spent the next day just sleeping in horrendous pain. Finally, the next evening, I shouldn't even know. The next day, we've got pictures. I spent the day on the boat just cradling my arm. Like, it just felt the best to just hold it, and it was miserable. Finally went to the ER a couple days later because the pain was horrendous. I had no mobility whatsoever. Obviously, x-rays were done. Nothing is broken. Was able to get in with my doctor as soon as I got home right away, and the belief is that there is a partial bicep tendon tear and rotator cuff injury. MRI is tomorrow morning to determine exactly what the problem is, and physical therapy starts next week for it. The only thing I will say is with the prednisone I was put on, my mobility is back because I could not lift it forward. I could not lift it, so I couldn't lift it. But at this point, it's a slow progression up, you know, to the side, but that's where we're at in regards to what's going on there. Back in the gym working out, because after that happened, obviously you injure yourself, you get down. Like, it just puts you down, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you feel like you were in a really good stretch. By the time we got home, by the time I'd seen my doctor, hadn't been exercising, I told my husband, I'm like, I have to do something because my mentality is going downhill really bad. And even he was like, you're bad. Like, you're irritable. You just are, it's a lull. So decided there is plenty of information out there. I'll do what I can, look up with reliable sources, and I'm going to work my way around it. So continuing to work my good side, my left side, lots of leg work that's body weight related. Obviously, I'm doing as little as I can besides just moving my arms slightly, and putting a lot more emphasis on some endurance training and speed training between the bike, the treadmill, and some have not ran yet. I have done hill walks. I believe with where my mobility is right now with the arm, I could do some running, but I have not tested that theory yet. But that is what's going on. And where I go from here, as I said, now it's a matter of I'm just continually coming down here, continually writing things down and working around it and seeing what kind of a schedule I can build for myself to work around the injury. And I haven't completely figured out what that is entirely, but more or less probably more on the endurance side of things, with still continuing to include lifting, but that would be my primary focus. So I wanted to update everybody. I am still here. I am still getting it done, just learning to work around the current injury I have, and then physical therapy will be very helpful in seeing what more I could be doing on my own. So hope everybody else is doing well, and I will keep you updated and give you an idea of what training looks like right now. So see ya.